What is up, everybody? It's your boy Brian back here with another episode of American Auto. Man, I tell you what, there's some people out there on these shorts that are having full blown crazy conversations and trying to tell me how to do what I'm doing. Look, guys, I do this every day. I know how to change a tire. I know how to pop lug nuts off. The part that you didn't see in that short of the Loctite lug nuts was I did not start with 3/8 drive sockets and all that stuff. And I do have impact sockets. You zap the lug nut, get it loose, whatever the case is, or like in that case, I had to break it loose by hand with that, but the problem is all my impact sockets are deep well. So once I got it to break loose, I tried to turn it off with the smaller stuff, and that's how I wound up breaking all that stuff. It wasn't because I don't have proper sockets. But hey, that little short has gotten like almost 5,000 views, so thanks guys, that is awesome. Now listen, we got Mom's Town and Country in here. We just got it back from getting a new transmission put in it, or a new transmission rebuild, whatever. Anyway, but in the process, when the transmission was going out and I was driving it, it wouldn't make it up the hill, so I gassed it real hard trying to get it off the road and the hill and everything. Yeah. Anyway, it wound up blowing a cooler line. Now, the place that said that that did the transmission said it was 2 lines and was going to charge her almost $700 to change 2 lines. Yeah, we're not doing that. So we're going to fix this for Mom. And you guys can help. All right, hang tight. All right, guys. So, found the first leak. You can't see it, but this plastic wire right here, it's got a split up this side. Right in there. And it's right on the seam, so you cannot see it. But what I did is I put a spark plug in each end just to plug it, put the water hose to that end, turned it on, and watched it just spray out of there. So that being said, I think we're going to go a different route. Instead of having that wire there to save Mom some money, we're going to cut all that plastic off, and we'll put a T in there. And I've got brass T's that I can use and hose clamps. And that way we won't have to worry about that junk breaking out again. So let me get things set up a little bit different. I've done dropped my brand new phone 2 or 3 times, so I'm trying to avoid doing that anymore. But I'll get some things set up and then figure out a way to get you guys back on the stand. So hang tight. All right, guys. So let me show you. We've got the antifreeze already in there because I've already got that put back together. Let me spin y'all around. All right. Look beyond that. See the corrugated one? Well, behind it back there, see how close in here I can get to show you. There we go. See that brass T right there? Right there? And the hose clamps? That's what we had to replace. And that goes up into the bottom of the heater core and then comes around to the recirculation back there. And that was literally all it was just like that plastic one there, which I'll be replacing that next, but for the time being, to get her on the road, this is what we got. But in the meantime, all that does is come down to that little T right there, or that little 90 right there, comes straight up, a little short piece. There's a new hose clamp there, you can see it right there. Brass T goes out the side there, and then straight up into the heater core. And yeah, so let's go fire it up. All right, we got it running. Tell you what, that Chrysler coolant, some nasty looking stuff, but whatever, it is what it is. So what I'm doing now, I've got the heater turned on inside the car too, so that way as the engine heats up, it'll pull all this in. I don't see a bleeder valve on here anywhere, which is surprising, because normally these have bleeder valves. It's a Chrysler product, and normally they have this stupid bleeder valve that you have to crack open as I did on the Jeep, but I don't know. Oil filter, and that bleeder valve. So I don't know. It's we're still getting a little air out. Trying to make it burp. Some vehicles you can do that with, some you can't. Oh well. But we're going to get this thing up to operating temperature. I'm not seeing any drips or anything, guys, so I'm going to call that good. Yep. Yeah. No drips or nothing. I'll let y'all see. There we go. Maybe. Yeah, there we are. Let it focus. Y'all see any drips off any of that? No? Everything looks good. So, cool deal. All right. Nothing real major today, guys. Just fixing that. Get Mom back on the road with her van. And, yeah, so I guess that's going to do it for this one. It wasn't much of a video, but it was something out there for you guys. Chrysler's use a lot of them plastic fittings, and I don't know why. I don't like them. I've never liked them. So anytime you have a situation like this, if you can replace it with brass, go for it. Now granted, what I took out of there was a Y, what I put back in was a T, okay? As long as the hoses that go to it are not crimped, then the brass fittings will always be better. I don't care what anybody says. I will argue that till my death. I have replaced so many plastic ones because they never work right, okay? It is what it is. But aside from that, guys, I'm going to be emailing the guy with Super Clean to set up the date for the Super Clean giveaway. And I'll do that probably this evening. So today is the 15th of December. So I will message him, and it might be a little bit of a late Christmas present for whoever wins. But hey, it is what it is. I probably should have did it a week ago, but I didn't. We're getting up there on temperature. Getting up to about quarter. It usually rides about halfway. But aside from that, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Make sure you leave me a comment. Like this video. If you haven't done it already, subscribe to the channel, please. 90%, literally 90.82% of the people that watch my shorts and my videos are not subscribed. So let's get that up there, guys. So listen, y'all need to go check out Pole Barn Garage as well. All right, he's doing a pretty cool rescue on an old Dodge truck, and if you like rust, you'll like it. Okay. And follow it. Most of you guys know who Cletus is, but follow him. They're having some issues with the Freedom Factory, so we want to get past that. Help them get past that, because they're wanting to build homes around the Freedom Factory, and we know what happens there. Once you start putting ritzy houses by racetracks, there's a problem. So go over there. I did it. All y'all need to do it. Just like with the EPA stuff. Go over there. Check out his Cletus 2 channel. And he'll tell you where to go and what to do to try and make your voice heard for him. So there's that. Junkyard Digs. Go check out his new one. Guys, check out all these people. Golden Rust or Bust. Go check out Golden Rust or Bust. I know this is long-winded, so I'm going to cut it off right there. Golden Rust or Bust, go check John out. He's about to get married, so congrats to him. Guys, love y'all. See you on the next one.